What's going on, you guys? It's your certified YouTube mechanic, back again with another episode. Got my daily Canadian cocaine, ethically sourced all the way from Colombia, so you know it's good stuff. Just kidding, you guys. So before we get down to business, I'm gonna see if I can join this or pass this certification to join this elite group called the Price Tag Popping Assassins. There's one, I guess, test that you have to pass before you join. So I'm gonna see if I can pass this test. Let's go.
All right, guys, here's the test. No.
I didn't win, you guys. I didn't pass their test. I don't get to join the Price Tag Popping Assassins elite group. Just gonna have to continue working, you guys, eh? Well, gonna have to try to see if I can pass that test next week. You can, I guess they allow you to try out twice a week in Canada anyways. All right, guys, before we start the video, I want to give a big shout out to Barry and Albert, the Hoang brothers. I'll put the link to their channel on one of these corners here. Go check them out, you guys. Bunch of fantastic guys. Two brothers that are car enthusiasts like I am. Big DIY guys. Check out their channel. Just a fantastic couple guys that are friends of mine, or YouTube friends of mine. So do give them a subscribe, you guys, and yeah, check out their channel. All right, guys, today we're installing just a pretty small device, but pretty crucial in tuning and detecting problems in your fuel system. It's the fuel pressure sensor. What does the fuel pressure sensor do? It senses pressure in your fuel lines or in your fuel system. It gives you early detection of problems in your fuel system, right? It can give you indications of failing fuel pumps or leaking pressure, stuff like that. And you know, when we, I guess, want more horsepower, who doesn't love horsepower, right? More horsepower means more fuel means more demand on your fuel system. Upgraded fuel pumps, upgraded injectors, blah, 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 like that. And with that high demand of your fuel system leads to early failure in the fuel system itself. So that can cause it to go run lean, and running lean can melt your heads, melt your pistons, make your temperatures go up high. So a little device like this can help you detect early indications of failure. So let's go quickly and install this, and let's get to it. By the way, Cobb makes fantastic devices for it and wiring harnesses, and makes it really simple to install. But let's get right at it.
So let me just move this Price Tag Popping Assassins test out of the way. So in the Cobb kit, you get the sensor. Because if you're running factory fuel lines or fuel rails, they'll give you the adapter so that you can connect the sensor to it like this and into the factory fuel rail. And of course the wiring harness that goes into the CAN bus. They do offer going right into the intake manifold off of the MAF sensor if you don't have the CAN bus. But I could be wrong, but I'll put the link up on the corner here so you guys can just check out Cobb yourself and get the right application for your vehicle. All right, guys, so in my previous video we installed the AMS fuel rails here, you guys, and the AMS fuel rails are a -8, and the factory fuel rails are like a small little thin tube that goes into here. So that's why you need one of these, a -8, with a fitting that allows you to mount the sensor. So you guys got to go out and get one of these, and it will go back into here. Cobb recommends that you install it on the feed line because you want the pressure reading before all the injectors. It makes sense. I'm not sure. I guess some people say just as long as before the regulator, but Cobb recommended to put it here, so we're gonna install it right here. So we're not using the factory fuel rails, so we won't be needing this, even though it's so nice from Cobb. We're gonna put that aside here. To mount this, Cobb recommends putting a little bit of Loctite on it, and then we're gonna tighten it down. There we go, it's all done and nice and snug, and now we're ready to throw it onto the rail. Now that we got the sensor, I guess, tightened up to the fuel rail here, now we're gonna run the wire harness to the CAN bus. So we're gonna run the wiring harness from the sensor through the engine bay here, up to the rubber grommet here, and in through the firewall, and we're gonna plug it into the CAN bus, or the CAN gateway there. Alright you guys, so I decided to go through the wire engine harness here. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Let me just get a better lighting for you guys. Right there. And it just gave it such a much cleaner look instead of running all the wires through the engine bay here. So it went from there behind the firewall, give it a nice cleaner look, and out where the windshield wiper is, the motor, and up to the CAN bus here. We got all this excess cable to play with now, and it's going to be a nice clean look. I'm going to zip tie all this up and we should be all good to go. So I tucked it in nicely down here with all the excess wire, plugged it into the sensor output, and it looks nice and clean, you guys. I'm pretty happy with it. And yep, very nice and clean.
Alright guys, so that's pretty much it for this week's install. Pretty nice and simple. I'm pretty happy with it, the way it's coming along right now. All these mods are getting it ready for that flex fuel kit. I know, you know, some guys are saying, oh, flex fuel, just plug it in, it's all ready to go. But you know what? I want to be on the safe side, and I'm pretty particular about everything I do, and I want to make sure everything looks nice and clean and top notch, I guess, eh? Fuel pressure sensor, you guys, go get one if you guys don't have one, and it's very important. Something a little small like that, relatively cheap, I guess, rather than spending on a pretty expensive engine to replace, you guys, and the downtime sucks, right? Not having a car to drive around. So go out there and get that sensor, you guys. And stay tuned for next week, you guys. We're going to be installing that fuel pressure, that flex fuel kit, and there's a little bit of twists and turns to get the I guess aftermarket fuel rails, not necessarily just the AMS ones, but I guess anybody else running the non-factory fuel rails will want to tune in, and there's some stuff that you need to do to make it all work. So I'm pretty excited to show you guys how to install that flex fuel kit next week, and yeah. Alright guys, that's it for this week's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully it's useful for you guys. Go out there and enjoy your vehicles. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, you guys. Turn on the notification. Don't miss any of my content. Thanks for supporting, and we'll see you guys next week.